Hey, this is Mike from Michigan.
What's up, Mike from Michigan? How are you doing?
Yeah, I've got a question for you about peacocking. I've got like an idea. I haven't
Okay.
tried it out yet, but I'm probably moving to a new city
Okay.
uh in the springtime.
How old are you?
So, 25.
25 years old. Okay, moving to a new city. All right.
Yeah, so I'm from the Chicago area. I'm currently living and working in Michigan, and I think I'm going to move back to the Chicago area.
Nice. I love Chicago.
Whether
Great
that
city.
be because I get a job there, or I might just try to do my current job remotely.
That's an option for you, and then you just want to live in a larger city kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's also like where I'm from.
That's cool. Okay, so let's hear your peacocking.
Yeah, I know you had the guy who had the boot idea,
The
and that
boot
seemed to
was a
work for
very
him, but
that is honestly Brian Das Boot Brian very good idea because it's so out of the box, which is kind of the key thing is you gotta be unexpected. So let's hear what your idea is here.
yeah. Well, this has maybe been done before, but I've got a Polaroid camera,
Yeah.
so I feel like just like being in a bar and like taking pictures of people like with a Polaroid camera, and then you got to give them the picture because it's creepy like if you keep it.
Right, right, right.
But
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't just
but
take
people
photos and keep
always
them.
love how those pictures turn out. Like they always look just like it's like back in the day, and I don't know, something about the way like that the
Well,
lighting always
women just
works out.
love to be photographed. So you kind of have a couple things going on here that work out in your favor. One, you're never going to have to be super convincing women to be photographed. They love to be photographed for the most part. So you kind of have that going for you. Yeah, I mean, I could see that working out. The problem is you're going to get a lot of guy because you're going to have to photograph a lot of guys as well to kind of, cover your tracks, if you will. Because you
Right,
don't want to be like,
right,
oh,
right.
like some
Yeah, you
guys
don't.
like take my photo, and you're like, get the fuck out of here, and then the women see that and they'll be like, oh, this guy's up to something,
Yeah,
right? So
that's
so
true.
then you will have to take, but if you're a super extroverted type of person and you don't mind being that guy, probably works out, and then you could, I mean, I don't know if this is an option, but if you can get those Polaroids like pre-printed with your like phone number on the back of them, and then
Ooh.
you give them to the girls you like. But the problem is that girls are gonna who like because you're gonna have to take pictures of girls you're not interested in, and then you don't want to give them mixed messages. So maybe you just bring a pen with you, a Sharpie, and you can just write down.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Just
the worst idea, Mike. Not the worst idea. I don't know how much the pictures cost because
well, they
you
aren't
get.
cheap. Like
That's what I'm
if
saying.
you
You
buy
get
them in bulk,
drunk.
they're like $1 each.
Yeah, like if you get loaded, you're gonna take 200 pictures one night.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think I could like. Well, if I was to like really pack my pockets, I probably
I
could. But
guess, yeah.
yeah, the camera holds 10, and maybe I'd bring like another two packs of 10, so like 30. So
And
like
are you going
realistically,
solo or with friends?
um, I'm not sure. Like I have some old friends in the Chicago area
Yeah,
still,
because if you
so
were solo, that would almost be slightly weirder if you were by
yeah.
yourself with a Polaroid. I mean, depends how, I guess, kind of extroverted and personable you are. Uh,
Right.
but you almost would need someone else uh, kind of for cover. But honestly, not the worst idea. Uh,
Yeah. Well, maybe you could be like, here, take a picture of us, and then be like, yeah, no, we'll take a picture of you,
mhm.
sort of thing.
That could work. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it sounds like it could be costly, but I guess if you only bring 20 of them with you. The problem though too is like if it works the way you want, then all these people are gonna be like, "Oh, take my photo." And you're like, "I only have 8 of these left. I
Yeah.
haven't got one girl's number and I have 8 photos left." And then you're gonna people cuz then people are gonna be like, "This guy's a fucking asshole. Like I tried to get him to take a photo and he won't do it."
Yeah.
So it could turn
But
on
yeah,
you.
they
It's a delicate one right there.
right. I guess there's a little bit of risk involved, but like there's
Yeah,
there's
I mean
always a little bit of risk involved.
it's not major risk, so I wouldn't be
Right.
too concerned about it. But it's worth a try. Try it out and call back and then let us know how it goes because I'm sure some people would be interested.
Yeah, I also I'm a musician and like sometimes I play open mic nights. Like I'm not really good enough to be getting like paid gigs or anything, but I was thinking like maybe like take Polaroids of all the people up there and just give them to them and like sort of as a way to be like, hey, like I'm Mike. I live in this area too and also play music. So
Like
yeah, it seems like it could.
you're saying, but that's not for a sexual thing. That's just to meet people or for
Uh, well, maybe like both.
okay. You're
But
saying
yeah, it's sort of
for
like
the
I'm
women.
moving like to a new area, but it's
Oh,
also
okay.
like where I'm from.
You'll
So
like
I'm not
you'll know some people, but not really. I
Right.
mean, any sort of scene like that, like, if you go just, I'd say like just start playing in those scenes and you'll just meet all the people. You wouldn't even need the
Yeah, that sort of almost works as like a peacocking thing.
yeah,
It's
exactly. I mean, playing an instrument
especially like if you're
is the
just kind of
oldest.
looking to meet people.
Yeah, and with the open mic scene, everybody's kind of in the same interest. So, like comedy's similar, like in comedy, just everybody just kind of fucks each other. But it's similar to like a workplace where it's just like you're just around these people all the time, so it kind of just naturally happens. But please do call back and let us know how the Polaroid thing goes because I am interested in that.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Cool. Thanks.
Bye.